Gliadin is one of the peptides of wheat. So if you take a wheat molecule, the protein in wheat is called gluten. And all grains have gluten. All grains do. But there's a family of glutens that are toxic. Those are the glutens in wheat, barley, and rye. That's a particular family of glutens. So there's gluten in rice. Don't worry about it. There's gluten in corn. Don't worry about it, unless you're allergic to corn. And some people are allergic to corn, and then you have to worry about it, But in terms of this topic we're talking about today, the toxic gluten proteins are in wheat, barley, and rye. Mm-hmm. Our bodies are supposed to break down protein into the building blocks of protein, which is called amino acids. Think of a brick wall. The brick wall is made up of a whole lot of bricks. Those are the amino acids. Digestion is breaking down the brick wall into each little brick of the brick wall. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to break it down into single bricks, or maybe 2 bricks, at the very most 3 bricks. That's called a dipeptide or a tripeptide. That's as big as is supposed to be allowed to get into the body. The problem with this toxic protein of gluten in wheat, barley, and rye is that it breaks down into clumps of 33 bricks, 17 bricks, 46 bricks. It doesn't break, our digestive system can't break it down into 1 or 2 or at the most 3 bricks. So we've got these peptides that are way too big. But they're toxic. They're irritating, so the immune system gets activated to go out and attack these things in the gut. Get rid of this stuff. It's not good for us. Get rid of it. The problem is that you have pancakes for breakfast, sandwich for lunch, lasagna for dinner, toast for breakfast, sandwich for lunch, croutons on your salad for dinner, and we keep doing this day after day after day after day. So the immune system's going out into the intestines, and it's addressing this invader, these 17 brick, 33 brick, 18 brick proteins, peptides that aren't supposed to be there, and the fire that's caused by all this starts to attack your own system. Gliadin is the 33 brick protein of gluten in wheat, barley, and rye. In wheat, mainly in wheat. It's the most toxic one. It's the one that about 50% of celiacs have antibodies to. But the other 50% don't. They're reacting to different peptides, different sized bricks, different clumps of brick. The problem is every laboratory out there today, every laboratory tests for the 33 brick. That's all they test. Mm-hmm. But the studies that came out as far back as 2002 tell us that 50% of the celiacs don't react to it. So the assumption has been, the statement has been, that looking at an immune reaction to the protein, the peptides of wheat, is not a good identifier of celiac disease. Well, that's because 50% of the people don't react to this one. They react to one of the other ones. So you have to check for multiple peptides. No laboratory has done that until today, until tomorrow. Cyrex Labs will be testing 10 different peptides, the top 10 of the protein from gluten in wheat. So they'll be looking at 10. My estimate, and this is just an estimate, and I have to preface that because there's no science yet because no one's ever done this test commercially before, my estimate is that we'll have less than 10% false negatives with this test, meaning that 9 out of 10 people will get an accurate diagnosis irrespective of what stage they're at.